Just close your eyes or look down, you'll be fine. We have the dome sitting on a track, very similar to a train track. And then we have two motors on either side of the dome, just moving the dome slightly around. That way our shutter company can move to the part of the sky that we want to aim our telescope to. So right now we're aiming towards the east. And we do have a small defect on the east. The light switch that controls the power in that sector has been broken, and this is 81 years old, and they don't quite make those parts anymore. So for the time being, we just put up with it. So we will lose the lights for about maybe 10 seconds pretty soon. But that's okay, because it makes it look prettier in the dark. The man was going slow enough that we weren't able to trigger that power outage, which is a good thing. Or they fixed it. They haven't fixed it for 81 years, but maybe today they finally got around to fixing it. At this moment, the dome's now aiming towards the north. And so again, depending on what we want to look up in the sky, we should move the dome to that part of the sky. We might change it. The telescope itself is mechanical, so that means we actually have to grab it and move it to the position. But once we have it aimed at part of the sky that we want to aim it to, we lock it in position, and then the telescope has a motor that's helping it move it in the opposite direction that the planet is rotating. So as a result, once you lock into a target, the telescope keeps on following the target across the sky. So it makes it very easy and comfortable to be looking through this telescope. There's a total of 5 telescopes up there. The main one is the long one, the 12-inch Zeiss. And we call it a 12-inch Zeiss because the lens at the very top of that long tube happens to be a 12-inch diameter lens. The light goes through that lens. It actually uses that empty hole, that empty tube, and the light comes to focus on the back end where we put an eyepiece. Right now we have an eyepiece on this 9¼ inch Zeiss, which is located on top. And I don't have an eyepiece on the 12-inch because there was no point in putting one right now. We have a total of 9,000 pounds up there, and 4,500 of that is the telescopes, and then the rest are counterweights that we've placed up there so that when we take the clutch off, it's almost like it's floating in the air and we can just grab it by one hand. So this is the original telescope that Colonel Griffith bought for us, or ordered us to buy, because by the time we opened Griffith Observatory, unfortunately, Colonel Griffith had passed away. But Colonel Griffith was a millionaire, and when you're a millionaire, everybody opens the doors for you. So he was able to go to Mount Wilson Observatory, which during his lifetime was the biggest observatory on planet Earth, and they let him look through the telescope. But when he asked how many of the public they let look through that telescope, he didn't like the answer. They did have, like, once a year, they would let maybe like 300 or 400 people go up there once a year, and you had to win a raffle. But that wasn't good enough. He wanted people to have access to telescopes year-round. And so he says no observatory on the planet was welcoming the public. Colonel J. Griffith decided to just set forth and open up his own observatory. And that's what led to Griffith Observatory being here. He donated the money, the land, and even the telescope that you see before you. So the telescope is now 81 years old. We're coming up on our 82nd birthday, and that will take place on May 14th of next year. So we're really looking forward to that. During the birthday celebration, I usually put a happy birthday hat on the telescope with great taste. So if you're around, stop by and maybe have a slice. Other than that, we're hoping that the clouds move out of the way, and then we might reopen and look at something tonight. But for the most part, we're just going to continue running this as an exhibit and let people come up and look at it and ask questions. So feel free to walk around, take pictures, and again, my name is Giovanni, so feel free to come up and talk to me. Be happy to talk about science, astronomy, or anything else you have a question on.
Thank you.